Hello everyone. Imagine going an entire day or even an entire week without using your phone, tablet, or computer. Does this idea make you feel stressed or relieved? For many of us, just the thought of disconnecting feels stressful, which shows how dependent we've become on our screens, especially social media. Today, I'm going to explain why excessive screen time is harmful, discuss practical ways to reduce it, and demonstrate why taking these steps is crucial for our mental health, productivity, and personal freedom. Values that philosophers like John Stuart Mill considered essential. Let's start by recognizing how harmful this issue can truly be. First, excessive screen time damages our mental health, and scientific studies consistently highlight how excessive social media use can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. And according to a 2018 study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology by Hunt and colleagues, students who limited their social media use reported significantly lower feelings of loneliness and depression. Similarly, the American Psychological Association noted in 2023 that teenagers and young adults who spend excessive time on social media experience heightened anxiety levels. This is due to all the toxic and jealous nature of social media and how it can project glorified and exaggerated images of others' lives. This can cause feelings of comparison, jealousy, and feeling left out. Not only does excessive screen time use lead to anxiety and depression, but it also significantly impacts our sleep quality. Harvard Medical School explains that the blue light from screens disrupts our body's natural sleep rhythms, causing insomnia and poor sleep quality. And this disruption leads directly to increased stress and cognitive impairments, severely affecting our daily lives. It is recommended to eliminate all screens at least 1 hour before bed to help improve your sleep quality. Next, excessive screen time drastically reduces productivity. The Pew Research Center reported in 2016 that over 7% of college students are frequently distracted by social media during their study sessions. And in workplaces, 56% of employees who use social media for work-related purposes admit it can distract them from their primary tasks. This ongoing distraction severely limits our ability to engage in what experts call deep work, which requires focus, uninterrupted attention. Deep work refers to focused, highly cognitive work that increases creativity and problem solving, and it can only be achieved without distraction. Furthermore, it has been found that establishing workplace restrictions on social media has been shown to significantly increase productivity. And finally, excessive screen use, especially on social media, can compromise our personal autonomy and freedom. The Center for Humane Technology explains how social media platforms are specifically designed to be addictive, forcing us into endless scrolling loops, which I'm sure many of us have experienced before. As a result, we lose control over our time and even our thoughts, as these platforms feed us tailored information and perspectives. John Stuart Mill emphasized the importance of liberty and warned that the public press could skew perceptions dangerously. Without the ability to think freely for ourselves, we lose a major portion of our freedom. And social media today is a prime example of what Mill was warning us about, conditioning us to think and respond in specific yet possibly harmful ways. Now that we've explored these issues, let's talk about some effective solutions. First, implementing daily screen-free intervals can drastically improve mental well-being and reduce stress. Additionally, we should utilize available technology to manage our screen time effectively. Companies such as Apple and Android provide built-in settings that can limit device usage after a certain amount of screen time. And according to a University of Michigan study, participants who used these tools reported better mental health and significantly increased productivity. An example of doing this could be limiting your favorite social media app after being used for 1 hour. Moreover, We can boost our emotional health by prioritizing face-to-face interactions over digital ones. Direct, in-person socialization has been proven to increase emotional resilience and reduce certain negative feelings. Examples of this could be replacing digital chats with weekly in-person hangouts or activities, or possibly scheduling certain times to have sit-down meals with your families and friends. Spending more time outdoors is another practical approach to reducing screen time and improving mental health. Nature.com highlighted in a 2021 study that regular outdoor activities significantly decrease anxiety, stress, and depression. Some easy ways to incorporate this into your life are taking short walks around your neighborhood or local nature parks, or playing sports or games with families and friends. Additionally, incorporating regular outside and social time into your daily life will make it normal and routine, which can cause you to be less dependent on your screens during the average day. And lastly, promoting personal accountability through journaling or screen time tracking has proven to be very effective. Maintaining a daily journal to track your screen time usage helps visualize your habits and clearly outlines the positive changes you have made. In addition, setting realistic goals is also very important to gaining progress. And making small milestones such as reducing screen time by 30 minutes a week is a great example. Being able to visualize progress over time will enforce your habits. And there are tons of different solutions to help lower screen time, but it's also very important to examine people's real-life experiences and what methods worked for them. A study at Iowa University helps to enforce these ideas and show that these strategies can work if the effort's put into it. The study took college students and reduced their social media use to 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks by using reminders. And this means that there is no hard limit to the screen time, and it is up to the participants to stay true to the test. These students who participated scored significantly lower on tests for depression, anxiety, loneliness, and the fear of missing out by the end of the experiment compared to the control group. And the lead author of the paper for the experiment even states, "I was excited to learn that even such a small intervention of setting a daily reminder can motivate people to change their behavior and improve their social media habits," which shows how effective even the slightest change can make. What's even more interesting is that the experiment showed that even people who exceeded the 30-minute limit still experienced emotional benefits. And this highlights how important effort is in reducing screen time and that you don't always have to be perfect. On top of that, participants share their experience afterwards and state, "The first few days of cutting back were challenging, but after the initial push, one student felt more productive and in tune with life, and others shared that they were getting better sleep or spending more time with people in person." In conclusion, we've gone over the negative effects excessive screen time can have on our mental health, productivity, and freedom. And we've also explored simple yet effective solutions such as setting screen-free intervals, using technology to limit usage, engaging in face-to-face social activities, and increasing outdoor time and tracking our habits. And remember, you don't always have to be perfect. As long as you put in effort, you will see results. And reducing screen time aligns with the freedom and autonomy John Stuart Mill advocated for. Imagine regaining freedom, clarity, and happiness that excessive screen time and social media use has taken from you. There is truly no better time than today to take back your control. Thank you for your attention.